Today we are going to choose a name, business name. I told you yesterday, so you should be aware by now. Okay, we are going to choose a name, a business name.
Please, can you put your mic on mute?
I'll mute you. I'll mute you. Don't worry, it's okay. Is it okay now?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, so let's go. What I'm saying is today we are doing an interactive class, so please contribute. If there's something that you don't understand, let me know. Okay, because this one I am not going to choose for you, or I am not going to give it to you. You have to come out with it yourself. It's a name. How do you want to call your name? I'm just going to give you the basic guidelines, and then you will sit down and then do it with me. So it's although the presentation is very short, it is also very a mind kind of thing we are going to do. You have to use your brain today. So first of all, like I've told you, we are going to choose a business name. How do you want your name, your business, or how do you want to present your name to the world? Okay, so that's what we are going to do. But we will try and get between 10 to 15 names, and then we shortlist it to like maybe 5. Then we are going to use the 5 to go and check for validation availability tomorrow. Okay, I don't want us to do everything quick because somebody will choose a name and then the next day he will realize, no, I've gotten a very nice name and I want to use that. So I'm going to give you that kind of breathing space, which is like 24 hours to say, maybe I don't like this name, I want to choose a different name. Because this name, if you choose it and you go and register, that's it. If you want to change it, you will have to go through another process before you can change it. And then because it is your domain, you have registered the name with your domain, it goes through a whole lot of stuff before your new name will be reflected into your domain. Okay, so if you choose it, that's it. You have to go with it. You understand what I mean? So we will do at least 5 names and then put that name on our list for tomorrow. Then we will go online and then check whether those names are available for us to use. You understand? Then we use it. If by tomorrow, whatever you are going to generate today, if by tomorrow you realize, nah, I want to choose a different name, you can go ahead and change the name. But after you have validated the name and then you've paid for it, that's it. Then there's no return. You have to go with it. You can change it even if you register the name, but just like I'm telling you, especially if your website is ranking on Google and then you are going to change the name, you have to do redirections and other things before the new name will reflect, and it will go against you for at least for some months before your traffic will become stable. Because a lot of people, they will be using your old name. When they type your old name, it will hit a dead end, and then they will be thinking like your website is down or something like that. But meanwhile, redirection is causing that kind of problem. So I want you to be with me here today, and let's try to brainstorm this together. Okay, it shouldn't be anything difficult, but this particular process can delay people for like 2-3 weeks, sometimes 1 month. They will not be able to choose a name. So I don't want that kind of paralysis to grab you. So just be yourself and then go with your guts, or just listen to your instinct and then go with it. This name should go with me. That's it. Just don't overthink it. That's what's going to happen today. Is that okay? Okay, so all right, thank you. So basically there are 3 types of business names. Okay, there are 3 types of business names, and this is what I want you to understand. If you are able to understand this, you'll be able to direct your you'll be able to direct yourself to get exactly what you want to name it. You understand? The first one is what we call the descriptive name. Okay, tell people exactly what you do. Okay, that is the first type of a name. And then it goes like, maybe you can name your brand or your business name, like for example, Focus Coaching for Professionals. Okay, you just tell exactly what you do to people. Oh, me, I am Ghana Building Advisor. Justice, you understand what I mean? So you can go with something like that, Ghana Building Advisor. That means everybody will know you are into building of houses, advice, everything concerning building. It is you understand? Then you capitalize it, so everybody will see you as GBA, Ghana Building Advisor, as a GBA kind of thing. That's your initial. Okay, somebody will also go like mini import academy. You see, he can build a brand with this particular name. Okay, so you describe exactly what you do to people, so anybody hears the name, he knows exactly what that company or what that business does, or it knows it conveys the business of operation in the word or in the name. So that is it. If you want this kind of name, then you start thinking about, okay, this name is nice, maybe I will go with this type of a name. But the only thing is that the advantage about this is clear, easy to understand immediately. The moment somebody hear the name, the person knows exactly what you do, so you don't need any explanation. You don't need any I do this or we are into this or this kind of thing. You don't do that. But the disadvantage is that you can be generic. Okay, the name could also be normal, like it's a normal thing. Everybody will see it as a generic. Okay, it doesn't make you unique, because when we say Ghana Building Advisor, somebody will go like, okay, so they are just into buildings. Maybe you have a very unique way of doing yours, so it makes you generic. You understand? Probably, let's say you help busy professionals to build their first house. Okay, but you have a particular strategy or a particular system that you use to help them. Maybe you have some a loan facility that everybody can access it in order for them to build quickly without building the foundation and then stop and then wait when the money comes, then they start building to the lintel and kind of stuff like that. So you have a very unique way of helping these people to build their house continuously without wasting much time. So if your name is like Ghana Building Advisor, it makes you generic. You understand? People will not know what goes into your brand. So that is the disadvantage of it. You understand? And secondly, it makes your name can be very long. You understand? It could be very long. When people are typing in search engines, they will type and will not finish. Imagine you saying Focus Coaching for Professionals.com. You understand? It's long. It makes the name very long. So that is one disadvantage about this descriptive name. Now let's go to the next one. The next name is what we call personal brand names. Okay. We have personal brand names, and personal brand names is using your name and probably what you do. Okay, personal brand names usually goes with your name. Something like you can just use Kweku Afeni and then .com. Okay, I can show you some of these brand names. These personal names usually goes so much. You understand? It's very durable. It's rigid, tough. I mean, it makes you tough, and it makes you come out like a great expert. You have authority over it. You understand? So imagine you calling your business maybe Kweku Associates or like Kweku's method, something like that, Kweku focus, or what do you call it? You can just use your name and then build a brand around it. Zorefa something something. You know what you do is you just I attach to it. Okay, so you can just come out with something like that. Use your full name or use your first name plus what you do. You understand? Like what I have shown over here. So you can go like Kweku build or Kweku focus or something like that. That one is there. Or you use your full name. Okay, you use your full name, something like zorifayusuf.com. So this name, everybody will know it is you. You understand? Everybody will know it is you. So if there is anything coming, it is coming to you directly. I'm just using this as a case study, so please don't get me too wrong. Okay, for instance, if there's any scandal that attached, everybody will know that it is you, that the company, let's say you go do some financial losses to the states, and then the journalists are lambasting you, your name will be everywhere and everybody will know it is you. But if your name is a descriptive name, or if your name is something association and answer something.com, people will about whose company is that, what does whose company is that, then you hide a little bit. You understand? So that is one of the disadvantage of using your full name as a brand. So you protect it with all your life if you have to go this way, your personal name. You understand? Like I said, the advantages of this is it builds personal authority. It's harder for competitors to even copy, because you build it in such a way that your competitors cannot copy, because you have a unique, and everything is different. Even though you are doing the same work that other people are doing, but because your name is attached to it, everybody will see you as a unique person. You understand? So that is how the personal brand names also portrays. And then disadvantage is that, like I said, it tied to you personally. You understand? You can't sell the business easily later like that. That's what I was saying. Anything that comes with the company personal name, it attached to you. So selling it becomes a problem. Okay, the person coming to buy is never called Kwekuche, or is never called Zorefa Yusuf. So your name is going to be transferred to another person, or what? You see, so it becomes very difficult for you to sell that business, or that brand. It's kind of so strange. It means when you sell the company, the person has to go and change the name, possibly because your name is going out there. Okay, so that is it. But actually, for me, I would have told you all to go with this personal name, because it makes you authority. It makes you an expert. It's like everybody respects that, and it makes your brand. No matter how you organize your operations, it makes your brand unique. You understand? It's one of the things that I think everybody should get. Okay, so now let's go to the next one. The next one is being creative, or abstract name. Okay, you can just sit down and create a name for yourself, a slogan for yourself, and then you make that as your brand. For example, my 5 to 9 builder is something I came up with. I realized that from when we close from our daily work, which is the traditional way that we close from most of the work, is 5 p.m. So from 5 p.m. to the next day 9 p.m., which the traditional time to start corporate work. So 5 to 9. I realized that most of them use that time ineffectively. Okay, so I realized, okay, let me just say something like, what about if I want to build something around this time or using this time? So I came out with the name 5 to 9 builder. You understand? So 5 to 9 builder came as a result of me telling myself that, okay, a corporate worker or a corporate professional trying to build something using the evening or quiet hours or after work. without quitting your job, you are still building something alongside. You understand? So that is something I came up with, and these are a very nice way of getting a brand for yourself. You can go something like I can still choose a name like a night shift entrepreneurs. Okay, I can say something like the command center kind of thing. All these names are something that I call myself, then I brought it out. So you can also sit down yourself, look at what you do, and then give a term out of it or a slogan out of it and use it as a brand. Okay, when you check this connected minds, you see connected minds is saying, okay, this person has a mind, very nice, he's doing this. Now let me try to connect my mind with, let me see if we can connect the mind. See, you see, so they came out with that, so to be in a creative way. I hope you understand what I mean. So that is the last but not the least way of choosing a business name. The advantage is that it's memorable, it's unique, and it's brandable. No matter what name you choose, you can still brand it to become most powerful brand, stand on its own. You can just go ahead and choose anything. Okay, you can just do anything and then use it to come up with it with that particular creative name. And then the disadvantage, which is the con, is that it requires explanation. Exactly. If you say it, if you give those creative words, you have to explain it or go into extra and then try to teach the person to understand why that name. You understand? So that is one disadvantage about coming up with a creative name, because usually the creative name, it doesn't say exactly what you do, or it doesn't portray what the business is all about. So you just say the name and then you use a slogan to describe it. You understand? So usually creative names comes with slogan for it to identify or for it to explain exactly what they do. Okay, but another disadvantage is that it takes time to build recognition, because those name doesn't exist. Okay, it doesn't exist at all. And for instance, you just came out with some very funny name and you are trying to push that name for people to accept that name, because that is where the whole thing is going to happen. Mind you, you don't confuse this one with the personal name, because the personal name, although nobody knows you and you are using that name to build a brand, it will take you also some time for people to recognize, oh, this person is doing this, or this person is the one who is into this. It takes you time to build that recognition as well. But with creative name, it's not always direct, like what I have said, 5 to 9 builder. When we say 5 to 9 builder, what does it even mean? What is 5 to 9? Okay, I didn't say 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. builder. If I said 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. builder, everybody will know that, okay, it is like somebody who built something from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. But I just remove the AM and the PM to confuse you or to make you curious about exactly what the thing is going to be. You understand? So it's not always the creative names, it's not always a name that even identifies you. So it's for creative, you can just come up with any term and then stick with it and push it until people will accept that brand and go with it. So that's it. Any question, please? Yes, you always have to think about uniqueness. Okay, first, something that will make you stand out, but it will either describe what you do or portray exactly what you do, or you build a brand using your own name, your personal name, the name that your parents has given you, or the name that some people will say your nickname. This name is so popular, like a name that everybody knows online. Okay, you can use that to build the brand, and then you can go to okay, Zorifa, I'm listening. All right, so what I was saying is that what I was saying is that your name should be unique. It should describe what you do if you want it that way, or it should come out as a creative name, something that even doesn't explain exactly what you do, but it makes you stand out, it makes you popular. You understand? So you can come out with a term, something just to for people to accept it. So that's how you start thinking about. Okay. All right.
Something like Amazon now.
But if you are starting a brand with those creative names, you push a lot before people will know exactly what you do. But if you go with a descriptive name, you mention, no, everybody will know, okay, this is what I do. Is that okay? Zorifa, your hand is up. Do you want to say something?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So let's say I already have a business name.
Okay.
Let me put it. I already have a business name, Zorifa Ventures. Can I use that? Or
Yes.
I need a name that will.
Okay, you can use.
That will
You can use that name, but when you are online, okay, online we have online you have a particular name, a particular way of naming yourself or building that brand. When we say Zorifa Ventures is like a physical business that is established, okay, but with the virtual environment you have to identify it in a way that people will resonate it as a okay, Prince, I got it. People will see it as a virtual environment, like a content creation environment, okay. But if you think your business deals more with physical things, like you deliver services, okay, or you sell physical products, then zorifaventures.com is perfect. But if you are creating content, virtual digital products, then it should display something with digital or it should send some kind of information for people to know it is a digital platform. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying
Yes, please.
What I'm trying to say is that in an online environment, you need to be a little bit specific, because if I say zorifaventures.com, everybody will start thinking like it is a business that is a physical business, and they have a website that actually help them market themselves. Okay, so it means you have an online space and then you have a physical business as well. But if your business is like content creation alone, digital products or digital services, you should try as much as possible to remove that ventures from there and then find something. You can do zorifa.com. You can do zorifa.com if that name is available, and then you go with it. But if you are dealing with physical products, physical services that you move to some places and then you solve the problem, like maybe you are a makeup artist, or you are a hairdresser, or you do something, you move from one place to the other, you do physical things, you deliver physical things, that is a venture. So you can use the venture.com. You understand?
Okay.
Okay. But when it comes to digital, try and remove the venture from there so that it becomes digital.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, any question again before I continue? We are now going to create the name. So, I guess everybody has a way of getting into ChatGPT or something. But we are going to use ChatGPT to do this, help you create this thing quickly. Okay, so we are going to use ChatGPT to do this. Now, before we do that, let me take some time and then explain something about this picking of a name. Okay, if you pick a name, if you want to build a brand, or if you want to choose a name, try to think about the feelings that you want people to feel with your name, or what people should feel when they hear the name. This is something that you need to focus on it, because you can't just drop the name and then when people hear the name they don't even feel anything within themselves. It is either you draw some curiosity, or you make them feel empowerment, okay, or you make them know exactly what is ahead of them to do. You are pushing them to do something. So your name should create empowerment, something like rise, ascend, unlock. You understand? You use those terms to make people actually feel instantly when they hear the name, or you give them some kind of focus. Okay, maybe zero this, laser this, lock in this. Okay, action. When it comes to something, if you want people to take action, you can use the word like build, launch, or move. Okay, so these are some of the things that when you are creating a name, you should start thinking about it. Something like maybe time, freedom. You are giving people, or people should have that kind of freedom. Okay, so after hours, 9 shifts, off clock, or something like that. Okay, so that should be a focus that you should think of when you are trying to choose a name. And then what words or phrases are connected to your mission? Okay, you have to also think like, okay, for example, my mission is to help busy professionals focus on one thing, build with their 5 to 9 hours, or break the noise. So this is my mission. My mission is to help professionals use their 5 to 9 time effectively, because from 5 p.m. to 9 a.m. is 16 hours. This 16 hours, we have been misusing it. A lot of people are watching movies, people are scrolling on social media. Without those people who also try to learn something, they just learn, and then you see they keep learning, they don't take any action. So if you want it to be very effective, you can use this 16 hours, at least 2 hours out of it, to build something real from it. Okay, so that is my mission. And so you do that by possibly giving some themes like focus, deep work, concentration. This should come within your name, or it should be a keyword that resonates with your name. Okay, do one thing, singular focus, clarity, breaking noise. These kind of things, it makes people, okay, this is what the brand is all about. You understand? And then the next one is, do you want the name to hint at your niche? Okay, something like you are in a coaching environment, so you can just say focus coaching. Okay, Prince focus coaching, or Zorefa focus coaching. So when you say zorefafocuscoaching.com, everybody knows that you are a coach with particular focus on maybe married couples, students who are coming out of universities, stuff like that. Something like a self-monetization. You understand? When you go something like a self-monetization, everybody knows that you are talking in general terms. Okay, so these are some of the things that should go with your choosing of the name. So the name could be anything. It could be anything, but what should it convey to people? What should people feel when they hear the name? Okay, there's a reason why these musicians, all of them have the name for their fans. Some of them are calling them this, some of them are calling them that. They are building a brand. It's a brand they are building. So you can just come out with any name, but make sure you put some action to it, or you put some focus. Give a term that identifies the name. Okay, that's it. Now I want us to use ChatGPT to do this. Okay, so I am going to drop I have a prompt. I have developed some prompt that you are going to use. You are going to use that to do this. So I'm going to send it to, let me send it to the WhatsApp group, okay, so that you copy it and then paste it to ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT it's an interactive thing. You put the prompt there, ChatGPT will ask you a few questions, you answer it, and then it will help you generate those names. Okay, there are other AI tools that we can use. For instance, there's another one we call nameless. Are you sure? I'm sharing it too.
Okay, it's on now.
Okay, good.
We can see now.
Okay, good. So what I'm going to do is that I've put the prompt in the WhatsApp group, so you can copy this prompt or go to the WhatsApp, copy that this prompt, and then paste it into ChatGPT, and let's all do it together. So you paste it like what I have done, and then you just enter. Okay, so it will start asking you some questions, take some information that is really important for it to help you create the name. So you go ahead. If you are doing this, if you have the name already, but I just want you to see the process of choosing a name or helping somebody choose a name. You know, as you are coming to be an upcoming guide, you should know how to do this. Like I've been telling you, there are AI things to just do things quickly for you, but you have to know how to do it when it comes to the real world, or when it comes to the real training somebody or explaining it to somebody to do it. So just if you have the name already, you just put it there, but let's go through this process for you to know how to choose a name when it is not available or when it is not in your head. Okay, so ChatGPT is asking me some questions here that I probably have to answer. So the first question that it is telling me is, okay, your audience is looking for cute names.
So, where did you put?
On a WhatsApp group. Check the WhatsApp group.
No, I was seeing this thing.
The prompt, you are not seeing the prompt.
Yes, I'm seeing that the link is there, but it's not the prompt.
I sent the prompt before the link, so if the link is there, then yes. So copy everything, copy the whole chat, copy the whole thing, and then paste it into ChatGPT. Yes, copy everything and paste it into ChatGPT. It's an interactive thing, so ChatGPT will ask you questions, then you will answer, then he will generate some name for you. Have you seen it? So just open ChatGPT. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You have the name, put it there, put it in the fridge. Find the deep freezer and put it in there. We will freeze it for now. I want you to know how to choose a name. Okay? How to choose a name. Somebody will come to you and say, Charlie, I want to start this business, but I don't know the name. I'm confused about how to choose the name. Then you run that person through this process. Okay, so just put it there, go click enter. ChatGPT will ask you some questions. Go through that question and answer all of them. Has anybody got any results yet? So answer the question one by one. Number one, you answer what the thing is asking you. Then you do number two. You know how to go to the next step, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So you just do number one. Whatever you want to say there, just say it. Then you go to number two. Whatever you want to say, then you say it. Then you do number three. Then you press enter. So it will use those answers to ask you another question. Emma, I'm not seeing you here. Are you busy?
So I have my names.
Okay, so what names did he give you? Suggested. Come again.
Well, Ascension Lab.
Uh-huh.
Well, Ascension Lab.
Uh-huh.
Going to work cool. Price and multiplying growth.
Okay.
The world's momentum.
Mm-hmm. So the names that it has given you, that when you look at the names that it has given you, okay, when you look at the names that it has given you, does any of them resonate with you? I mean, do you like the names? If you doesn't like the names, just type regenerate and then it will generate a different names again. If you have your name, okay, if you have the name that you are going to use, just forget about everything. Select maybe 3 to 5 out of the names, then we will continue with it tomorrow. But we are using this as a practical thing, but you will still use the name that you have in your head already. You understand what I mean? If you have a name, just go through the process so that you will know how to choose a name when there is nothing in your head. Okay, or when you are teaching somebody how to choose a business name. But select any of the names that you think, if in case you don't have that name, okay, I would have gone with this name, this 1, 2, 3. You just select 3 out of it and then put it down. You understand? Or you can still play around the system by saying, I don't like this name, generate different name. You will see that it will generate and then one of them will hit you. You go like, oh, I like this name. This name nice, sound nice, something like that. So you can regenerate for it to give you more options, or you can just choose any of the one that it has given you. Just choose 3 of them. I will go and I will show you how to validate it or how to check the availability of the name tomorrow. The way the network is full in, so I want us to do this quickly so that we can step out. Yes, you can regenerate. It will give you more names. Then one of them will go like, oh, I like this name, or this name sound nice, something like that. Then that's it. Otherwise, just pick any of them and then go with it.
I think I like it.
Okay, so okay, so then pick pick 3 of them and then just as have you also gotten some name? Okay, so the names, are they names that if in case you were not having any name, would you go with any of them? Okay, so pick 3 out of it. I will show you how to check if those names are available. This name thing that we are doing is somebody's business. So This business name is somebody's serious business. I'm telling you. He just creates names and then register the domain and put it down. Somebody will come and buy the name. So if I show you, and you register it at what do you call it, registration platforms like GoDaddy, Namecheap, and those platforms. You register the domain and it becomes yours. But one day somebody will want to start a business and the person want to choose that name that you have already registered. So he will come to you and say, Charlie, this name I want to use, but I went there and they said you have it already. Can you sell it to me? Then you said yes, I will sell it to you. Then you go with the price. Some of them, some of these names are being sold $10,000, $50,000, and stuff like that. So choose those 3 names. We'll go and check if it is available. I just want you to go through the process. Ima, have you also gotten some names? Zorifa, welcome back. Ima, have you gotten some name? He's driving. Yes, are you driving? Hey, you and you're driving. Okay, so but I want you to go, please, I want you to go through the process, okay? Because you may have the name in your head right now. You have a name on your head, but the next time you will not have that name in your head, or the name in your head may not sound something to you. So you would like to go through some process to pick it. So try as much as possible to go through the process so that you know how it is done. And if you are Ima and Prince, the niche that you have taken, the topic that you have taken, you are going to be teaching people stuff. So these kind of things, you have to take it serious. You have to know how to do it. It's not like you are now going to watch some YouTube video somewhere to learn it. Learn it now. Know how to choose it and then put it down. So Ima and Prince, especially you people are going to create names for people. So you have to learn how to do this. You understand? You are going to act as like mentors. You are going to act like coaches. You are going to act like guides and stuff like that. And these things, they will come to you. Please, I want to start this business. I'm trying to choose a name and I'm confused. I don't know which name I should choose. So if it is you, what will you do? Then you take the person through the process. You explain the 3 types of the name to the person, and then tell the person, okay, how do you want the name to portray to people? How you ask the person to brainstorm around that. You shouldn't come to you directly, okay, go and choose this. No, just take the person through the process. Let the person go through the process and then find it himself. Because when the name comes to you naturally this way, or you go through the process and you pick the name, it resonates with you and you become proud of it. You understand? So all the time, I mean, promoting it is not something like you are doing something which doesn't come from you. So that's why I'm taking you through this. So please take your time and then go through the process so that you will know. I would have just give you AI, go to AI and say your business is does give me a name, and then it will suggest the name for you. There are tools, plenty of them out there, you can use it. But like I said, you have to know how to do it, what goes behind the scene about all these kind of things. Okay, so Ima, you are right. So let me see, Zorifa, have you also tried your hands on the prompt? So if you don't, let's say if you don't have any name, would you have been able to choose those names that ChatGPT has given you? No, it's not maybe. The question is, let's assume you don't have any name in your head right now. Does the name that ChatGPT has given you sound or resonate with you? Does it sound nice to you?
Yes.
If it doesn't, just type regenerate. It will give you another different batch of names. Regenerate until you find something that if it is not that I have this name, like I'll pick this name, or maybe let me drop what is in my head and use this name. This name is best. You can do that. So if it doesn't sound right, you just do regenerate. It will generate different ones again, and then you go through, and then you go through, and that's it. So that is the process of choosing the name. Now, if you all have gotten the names, please pick 3 out of it. Just use 3. Select 3 out of the names that ChatGPT has given you, and then put it down. You can send it to me in the WhatsApp, and then I will look at it, or you just keep it yourself. Tomorrow, God willing, we are going to see if those names are available. I'm going to take you through that process for you to also know that, okay, when you pick the name, it doesn't end there. You have to go ahead and check whether the name is available. If the name is available, voila, you're okay. If the name is not available, you have to come back and change the name. You understand? Sometimes you go and the name is not available, and then the system will tell you if you want to buy it, the person is ready to sell it to you. And that is what I'm saying. This is somebody's business. So when you go there and then the name is already taken and you still want that name, you have to go and buy the name. I remember my first website that I developed, it was First Time Blogger. Okay, firsttimeblogger.com. When I was registering that that domain, the First Time Blogger was has been registered already. The person was using first as FIST, and then the same T for time. So it is only one T in the first time. And then I realized that if I use first T, all the 2, I will get my unique name. So I did my own First Time. My name is the first, it has end with T. Then the time is also started with T. So I have First Time as a complete sentence.com, and I had it. But when the right name that I wanted to use was just use one T to represent the time and the first. But somebody has known the trick, and he has registered that name and put it down. You understand? So as soon as I got there, they told me that I should go and buy that name if I want to use that same name. But I tweak it, and then I was able to get it. So that is how it is. It's somebody's business. So if you are very creative, you can just be creating these names and then buy the domain and put it down. The next day you realize somebody will be coming to you and say, Charlie, I want to use this name, and you have already registered it, so sell it to me. And then you can just quote any price you want, $10,000, $50,000, if it is a very unique name. A name like lulu.com, lulu.com, mimi.com, those kind of short sound names. If you are able to get one of them and register it down, trust me, you can sell it $20,000, because those names are premium names. We call them premium names, the short names. Okay, so now that all of you have gotten the idea how to choose it, like I said, choose 3 to 5 names. Let's use the 3. So yes, choose 3 and put it down. You can share it with me in a WhatsApp so that we can go ahead and then do it. Okay, so let me give you the summary of what we have done today, so you will know this is what you have done. Okay, I gave you 3 types of the names: the descriptive name, the personal names, and the creative names. Okay, so you know if you want to choose a name, it should fall within this one of these 3. Okay, so if you want to come up with a name, it should fall within these 3. Either you describe it, or you use your own name, attach some what you do to it, and then you go with it, or you sit down and then you create something out of your own head, and then you go with it. So these are the 3 names that when you want to name a business, it should fall within. And then I have also shown you what the name should convey. What should the name tell people, make them feel. Okay, these are some of the things you need to consider when you are creating a name. And then you people have generated 10 names. Some of you, and I know some of you have already generated 50 names already. So those names, or you could just go through them and then just go with 3 of them. We will check the availability tomorrow, so that you will know how to before you register the name, you have to check it before, and then you have to check the name, both the domain and the social media handles. You can see that sometimes you choose a name and the name, the social media handles will not be there. Somebody has taken that name already. So when you are choosing the name, you should think about all that. That is this name possible that social media will be there? Because if you choose especially some common name, you go to social media and it is not available. So your business domain name will be different from your social media handlers. You understand? And it creates some kind of disparity a little bit, although it's not a big case or it's not a big deal. But it doesn't really, imagine you having something like kweku.com and then you have been able to get the kweku.com all right. Now you went to Facebook and Kweku username is not there. So you have to go and maybe Kweku official or something, Kweku head, something like that. You have to add something to it before it will get it. Then the domain and the social media is not the same. Now you go to Instagram and Kweku, the name you choose at Facebook is also not available at Instagram. Then you have to, in Instagram too, you have to add another thing to make it different. So your Facebook handle is going to be different, Instagram is going to be different, Twitter is going to be different, TikTok is also going to be different. So if it happens like that, it makes your brand have some kind of disparity name. So when you are choosing a name, factor all these things into it. Your social media handle, you should go with the domain name. Exactly, if it is kweku.com, you go to Facebook, it is kweku at facebook.com, Instagram kweku. So you see that it flows and it makes it professional and it gives your brand some kind of uniqueness. Okay, so choose a name that we will do all that tomorrow. We will check this availability all tomorrow so that you will know that okay, I didn't pick a wrong name or my name is perfect. Then you go with it. Okay, so any question from here, please? Any question? I'm listening. So Zarifa, are you there? Okay, now looking at the time, I think it is too late for us to do the briefing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the briefing with you on WhatsApp so that you'll be able to be comfortable with it instead of doing it online here. Okay. Hello guys, any question before we close down? Yes, if you don't have anything in your head and you want help, you want to use a tool to come up with a name, this is the way you go. You understand? Yes, if you don't have anything in your head, maybe you have been thinking about this for the past 1 month and you are still not getting the name that really go with you and you want to use a tool. Okay, I have a tool. So you just go to ChatGPT, you type in this, and then ChatGPT will ask you, okay, what is the business about? This is it, and you answer all of them, and this ChatGPT will give you so many names. One of them, I know one of them will click, and then when that one click, that's it. You pick it and then you move it with it. The site, yeah. No. It's a platform, everybody can use it. It's a platform, you just register, you create your meeting, and then you share the meeting with people. It's a premium tool, but you have a free version that you can use. You understand? So you register, then you create your meeting, and then the meeting you can monetize it. If let's say if this meeting or if this is not free and you have to pay before coming to this meeting, the system will let you or collect the money for you. The people will pay. People will pay before they join the class. So that is how it is. But because this is free, that is why when you click, it doesn't ask you to pay. You can't do this with Google, the Google Meet. It uses either Google Meet or it uses either Zoom. So when you create your meeting and then you choose which platform you will hold your meeting on. If it is Zoom, you select Zoom. If it is Google Meet, then you select Google Meet. So the platform is just standing in as a what do you call it, a moderator or something, saying whether the person should come free or should pay. Like a gate man, he's just waiting for you to come and tell me, okay, you are free, so you are free to go. But if you have to pay, you have to pay before you go in. So that's what it does. So you can try your hands on it. When you see the tool, you just look at it, go through, play around it. That's what I'm telling you, Charlie. You people should stop scrolling on social media. So you should learn, because these kind of things, it should come quickly to you so that you don't have problem when the time comes for you to use it. So as soon as you see the tool, no, take some time, 5-10 minutes, instead of just brushing it off. Okay, what is this tool about? Then you just go there, see. If you have to register, just register it and put down. Now let me tell you something. When you see a platform or when you see a tool or anything online and you have to register, create one dummy email. Okay, create one email B. That is the one you will use to be registering all these kind of things, so that you will use it to do the testing, see how it works and certain things like that. The reason why I'm telling you is that sometimes when these tools come so fresh, they accept you without giving you that kind of a barrier. You can have access to some of the tools, some of the features for free. Now when it gets to a certain level, they would now put a barrier between the free people and the premium people. But if your account is old, you still enjoy that kind of features that you used before. ChatGPT did this, and nobody talked about. There are some certain tools right now, it is in the premium, but I have access to those tools. You understand? Because I created my account. As soon as it got there, I created my account. So right now, those tools that are in premium, I am also using it, but I am not on premium. So some of these things, as soon as you see, just create account and put it down. And that's it. Just yeah, but don't let that one blind you from what you are supposed to do, because otherwise you'll be always checking, especially when it comes to these AI tools. You'll be checking different tools, especially the image and the video generators. They are right now, they are over millions. So imagine you spending time trying to learn everything. No, it's a no-go. Otherwise you will not do anything. But what I'm saying is, now that you, for instance, you just saw Luma and then you was like, oh, what is this? I think it is nice. Just take some few time, go through it. Okay, this is the features, this is that. Like you have asked me and I have explained to you. You can just go there and see, okay, let me create a meeting and see. Then I'll see the process. Then after you created the meeting, then you know, okay, next time when I need to create a meeting, I can use this tool. Forget it and put it down. Okay, don't spend so much time on it trying to know inside out and so, unless you want to do a review of the, or you want to sell that they have a services that it's like an affiliate, they have an affiliate feature. Then you go and learn how it is work. Then you explain, create content around it, and then use it to sell. Otherwise, don't spend so much time trying to learn all the tools. You can't, because right now we have billions of different tools. This Luma that you have to, there's another one, there's Loom, there's a whole lot of them. But I just found out that this Luma, the interface is quite simple. It's not like the other ones that you have to go through a whole lot of before you can create a meeting. You understand? So when you hear the tool, just check the tool and then see if it is something that should go with you. Add it to your tools, and that's it. Don't spend so much time trying to learn everything. Otherwise, trust me, you will not do anything. You will always be there reviewing tools, learning tools and stuff like that. And I've seen a lot of people doing this AI video generators. Almost every single day they have a new one. Almost every single, they are learning each and every one. Meanwhile, They don't create anything to sell, or they don't create anything to even make them what do you call it, money. So what is this learning looping thing? Continue learning like that. It's no. When you learn, you apply. You learn, you apply. That's how it works. So don't spend so much time trying to learn the tools. You will get those ones that you will use to do your work. And as you are going, they will come. You will see somebody using a tool, and then you adapt it. Yes, yes, yes. You know, they if they don't put a cap on it, they will lose. And you know, as you are interacting with the machine or with the tool, it has what do you call it? We call something token. Like they assign a token to you. That token, if you use all of it, it means you will have to wait for them to. Initially, it wasn't like that. You have to wait before it gets renewed, because there is a reason why they have a premium session, because they are also paying. Those people who are managing the ChatGPT, they are also paying. So if they give everything like this free flatter like that, they will lose. So they've now make it token by token. So you use your token by using the current model. Now when you hit that token, then they reduce you to the lower one, which so there are certain things that it cannot do. You understand? If it is test, then that one it can help you. But if you want it to do analysis, it will not be able to do unless you wait for your token to get renewed. It is like buying a credit on your phone. Okay, when you talk and the money that you bought is finished, you have to renew or go and buy recharge card and recharge it. You understand? So every day they give you that kind of quota, that every user on this platform should have this quota. If you use it, you have to wait for it to get renewed, although they are giving it for you for free. But they do that for you to stop misusing it. Otherwise, people will be there and they will be just chatting, and they don't do most of the things that they are supposed to do. So they put that cap there just to restrict you so that you don't make them lose the money just like that, because what they are giving you is for free and doesn't mean you should misuse it. So it is a cap that every business person will do. Any business minded will do that. No, don't. I won't advise anybody to use ChatGPT Premium, because the free version can do a whole lot for you, unless you are into deep work with ChatGPT. Then you have to go for the premium. But as a content creator, I don't see the reason why you should go for this kind of things, premium one, because no, you can use it, but you can use it, but it will give you the lower model. If you look at, you can, if you type any question right now, it will answer you, but the answer that is going to give you, it will not sound like the one you were chatting at first. You understand? You understand? The thing is, the model that you were using, let's say you were using the 4.5 model. Now you have exhausted your token, so now they've reduced you to 3.0. So it is what 3.0 can do is what it is giving you. So sometimes you ask some question and it has to do analysis before it will give you the answer. Then it will tell you, I can't do that. It's like you asking a professor a question. You were in the lecture room with the professor. Then the professor said, okay, I'm tired, I'm going home. Then the professor give you to the TA, the teaching assistant, to continue the class with you. Now, if you ask some questions that the teaching assistant cannot ask you, or the class prefect cannot answer you, he will say, okay, wait until the professor comes before he will answer you. You understand? So that is how it works. They limit you and give you the lower model to work with it. If it is fine, fine. If it doesn't, wait until it gets renewed. It is something that to put there to stop people from misusing, because right now the way people are using the ChatGPT, I'm sure they will even keep reducing it, because somebody will just use the ChatGPT as a friend. They do conversation like a friend. I'm having this problem, my relationship is this, what do you think I should do? They chat like they are chatting with their friends. So that's how it is. Okay. No, ChatGPT is telling you the name is available. I'm not sure it has correct data. We will check it from the domain platform itself, so you don't worry. ChatGPT will not be able to give you those kind of information properly, because it may not be able to have the current data. ChatGPT steals everything from online. They steal everything from bloggers. So content that you are going to create, one day ChatGPT will come and steal it and then go and use it to answer somebody. So that is how they do. That is how they are operating it. They steal the content from online. Come again. Now they are giving the source. Now they give the source, but initially they were not giving the source. People started making complaints about it, that if you are taking my content and you are not giving me the source, then please don't take it. And then they realized that, okay, that does make sense. So right now, when ChatGPT takes something from somebody, it tries to give the reference to the person who actually brought it, or where they took it from. You understand? Initially it wasn't like that. It was just recently that these content creators has made so much noise about it, and now they have to do those changes. Otherwise it was terrible. So everything that ChatGPT is giving you is stealing it from somewhere. That is why it is not advisable that what it has given you, you also copy it and put it there. You realize that when Google comes to your website, it will say you have stole somebody's, and then it would give you a penalty of plagiarism. You understand? So you have to sit down, take your time, and then re-edit it. These humanized tools, they are the same. They don't do anything. They just turn the words and that's it. It's still the same. It's not. Google will still see it as AI. But I will show you how to do it, how to write it in such a way that it becomes unique. You have to use your own tone to do that, because there's no way right now you will have a 100% human-like, unless you are speaking your local dialect to create the content. Then that one you can say so many things to make it unique. But if you are typing, or you are typing it yourself, after you scan, they will tell you this particular side is from somebody. Right now we don't have any unique, complete 100% content, but you have to just reduce it. Make sure it's not something like common, you pick it from ChatGPT and then you took it there. No, that one there, no. Okay, so yes, especially some figures, some data that ChatGPT will give you, you have to go and recheck it, whether what it is telling you is true. Just like I'm telling you that those domains that it is telling you someone is taking and someone is not taking, tomorrow probably you get there and then you realize that all of them has been taken, or all the three is not taken, but ChatGPT is just telling you something else. And that's why they usually say ChatGPT can make a mistake, so recheck the answers it gives you. You understand? So they put a disclaimer there. If you look down there, they will tell you ChatGPT can make a mistake. So you just don't copy whatever it has taken, or you just don't take the fact that it has given you and go with it. You have to confirm whether it is true or not. And that is why you have to take your time and read it. If you read it, you will find out that no, this side, the way he's even talking, I don't like the sound. Okay, that it sounds too robotic. And I will show you certain things that you can track in people's content and you realize this guy didn't do any editing, he just copied it and put it here. I'll show you all that so that when you are reading something online, you will see if this person did a great job or he's just pasting auto blogging. You will know all that, so you don't go and add your own to those noise. You create your unique, because that uniqueness is what is going to make you exceptional. And I'm telling you, all the platform will treat you exceptional. They will love you, they will promote you, they will help you also to make good money. But it's just difficult. Okay, it's hard, so people don't like that way, and they are just pushing the noise into it. Okay guys, it's already 10. We've spent the 2 hours. So although today is a weekend, I know maybe probably you people have been able to rest a little bit, so let me still give you the time to go and rest more. So we'll continue tomorrow. If there's no question right now for us to, even if that's normal. That's why I want you to be able to start something, because those by day worker thing you are saying, you will have to break it. You can't do that until you leave this place. You have to chill. You have to have some money to chill. Have some vacation somewhere where you will not be holding that tool that you are working. You go and sit somewhere, have fun, and come back and continue your life. And you have to build this all by yourself. Okay, so that is why I'm taking these 2 hours every day to help you build something out of it. Now you realize that after the 90 day, you realize that you have something that you can run away and go and sit there and do something, and then push you. Before you realize, you are making some money coming in, and then you realize, okay, let me do this in full time. You quit your job, you come and stay in the house, and then with your laptop you create content, then it start to make money for you. So you can only break that cycle when you build the system. Otherwise, if you don't do, you'll be doing this by day working every day, and it will not help you. So that's it. That's one of the reasons why I want you people to focus, so that you can get this thing done. Okay? Yeah. So let's meet tomorrow. Go and get some rest.